Well, comedian and actor Jay Leno ended his run on late night TV in 2014, but that doesn't mean he isn't working hard to make people laugh. News 8's Angie Sharp talked with Jay about his new project and its connection to WQAD.
It's time for You Bet Your Life. Here's your host, Jay Leno.
You may have already caught it on our sub-channel, MyTV 8-3, but a game show from the 1940s is making a comeback more than 70 years later. The show is called You Bet Your Life, and the host, well, it's the one, the only, Jay Leno. He joins me right here on WQAD News 8, something I never thought I'd ever say, along with musician Kevin Eubanks, who I'm sure you recognize from The Tonight Show. It is an honor to welcome you both to the airwaves here in the Quad Cities. Thanks for making some time for us, guys.
Well, thanks for having us on. We appreciate it.
Good to be here.
Jay, you're a comedian, a writer, an actor, a car enthusiast. Now you're adding game show host to your resume, huh?
Well, that's not really an upward projection, but yeah. That's kind of, game show host. And now you're out of the business. I guess you could say that. Sure, why not?
And the show's been on for a couple of months now. How's it going so far, guys?
Oh, it's doing really well. We got picked up for a second season. The real key to the show is there's no politics. It's a comedy game show where we don't care what your political opinion is because you don't want to hear it. We do a thing on the show called a Rodney Run, where we will bang out some jokes real quick in the style of Rodney Dangerfield. Now, Rodney would have been 100 this year if he lived, and he was one of my favorite comics because I knew Rodney for 40 years, had no idea what his politics were because he never discussed it. Sometimes comedy can just be comedy without having to know what you feel about every single issue. And I think that's what makes the show work. So we get diverse audience members from all around the world. Most game shows pull from the LA area. We like to get folks from the Ozarks and Kentucky and South Carolina, North Carolina, Maine, New England, even foreign countries.
Foreign countries, Nigeria, Jamaica, Canada. It feels like it's a long way. We had some people from Alaska come all the way in.
Too, yeah.
Somalia, that's right.
Yeah, and
model.
That's kind of what makes it fun, is the fact that you see, my favorite couple on the show was this guy, African-American guy, about 6'5", 275 pounds. And he was teamed up with a little white-haired lady, 4'11". And every time they got the answer correct, he'd pick her up like a rag doll. And he'd shake her and they would high-five each other. And it was funny to watch because you realize, where would these two meet and have this much fun
otherwise?
In any other circumstance? They probably wouldn't. But you realize how much people have in common. Two strangers come out and they have to answer questions to win money. And it's a really simple formula, and it's all about human contact. So much now is Twitter and email and
social distancing.
It's face to face, and it's fun to see people smiling and having fun. That's the one thing when people stop us on the street and tell us what they think of the show. They go, God, all the contestants seem to be having so much fun. The people are always laughing, and you realize you don't see that on TV a lot now. The news is very depressing. Everybody's got a financial or a medical crisis. But just to see people come out and have fun and interact, it's really, I think, uplifting.
Yeah, I can understand that, absolutely. So aside from being contestants, viewers can also send in their own jokes, right? And you'll read them on the air and pick some winners? Right.
We do this thing, as I said, called the Rodney, where we pick an economy. The economy is so bad. Typical joke would be, the economy is so bad. Barbie moved out of her Malibu dream house into her Chevy Malibu. That's how bad the economy. Those kind of. And so if you have a joke like that, a real quick one, the economy is so bad, women in Beverly Hills are tanning by using the sun. That's how bad it is. Those kind of jokes. And Kevin and I will send you $1,000.
If you go to youbetyourlife.com, it'll show you how to send your jokes in. If you want to be a contestant, there's a lot of interactive things like that. So just go to the website. It's really cool.
I'd love to have people in the Quad City area be contestants.
You both were such a great team on The Tonight Show. How is doing a game show different?
Well, it's no different for me. I think it's for Kev. When I asked Kev, let's do this, Kev thought he'd be there with his guitar because he's never been without his guitar. I said, just put the guitar down and be yourself. And people love it. It's really great. It's opened up another whole facet of his personality. Because, you get used to doing something a certain way. You go, I'm naked without my guitar. But now it's like second nature.
Yeah, I really enjoy it more and more and more.
You're a busy guy. Do you ever dream of retiring, or is this the dream, to keep making people laugh?
Well, this is fun. If you like what you do, it's not really work. And it's fun to write jokes. It's fun to tell jokes. Still on the road a lot. I'm in Florida this weekend doing some concerts down there. So, no, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
Jay Leno, Kevin Eubanks, thanks again for joining us on WQAD News 8.
Thanks for taking the time.
Take care.
We'll check that one off the bucket list, Angie. You can watch You Bet Your Life on our sub-channel MyTV 8-3, Monday through Friday, 6 and 6:30 p.m. Don't miss it, and find out more about the show, including how to be on it, by going to WQAD.com and clicking As Seen on TV.